Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sunfire. Welcome back to Mine Zealand. It is episode 13. And that's unlucky for some, and today we're kind of recovering from our unlucky adventure in the end. We did lose all of our amazing sort of god tier armor with mending on every single piece of armor and everything like that. So today is going to be a bit of a recovery day. We need to repair some of the tools. We also need to try and get mending and unbreaking on these at least, and then we can work on the other enchantments at a later date. So yeah, today's episode is going to be more of a recovery episode. We're going to be doing a bit of mining as well to see if we can get some more diamonds, so I can at least get a decent helmet as well. But I've figured something out that would have been really helpful to know before the dragon fight, and that is, if I put this pumpkin back on my head, there's no pumpkin blur. And I didn't realize you could do this, but I actually went into my own into the texture pack that I'm using and just added a pumpkin blur file. So I added a transparent image to the files in there, and it just means that now when I'm wearing a pumpkin, I don't have to just squint through one of the eye holes. I can actually see pretty well, which, to be fair, kind of makes sense. Well, it does to me, because if you look at the size of the head on a Minecraft model and the size of the pumpkin, if you cut out eye holes that big, there's no chance that you'd be able to see the outside edge. And also, how would you see the mouth? That's the other thing. Like, you wouldn't see a blur around the mouth because you're looking through the eyes. It doesn't make any sense at all. But regardless, this is handy, because when we do go back to the end next time, I'd like to do some more recording. And we are. Oh crikey! I better get started on that. I would like to do more recording and at least have decent quality footage for you, because I just don't really feel like... Oh wow, that's quick. As much as I enjoyed what I was doing, it was just very difficult for you guys to view, and yeah, it might give me a better chance of actually getting out and fighting the dragon too, rather than wondering how I'm meant to actually do any of this. We were lucky enough to get some shulker boxes. We were lucky enough to get an elytra, and we're going to be utilizing that a little more in the coming episodes, particularly for taking a view of some of the builds from the air. As in creative mode, that's really handy to get a scope on what a build looks like overall, and that's what I'd like to do on some of my bigger building projects that I have planned. But for now, yeah, I'll grind away at the skeleton farm. We'll collect up the bones afterwards. We'll take the bones over to the nano farm, get some emeralds, and we'll be using those to get some enchantments for our gear. And hopefully the grinding means that we've got enough levels to do that as well. So we'll catch you again soon. Welcome back. We're here at the villager trading system by the temple. I've picked up a couple of my books that I had at my Oasis home, just to save us having to spend emeralds on breaking free books, because I actually had quite a few set aside. We've got a diamond helmet, which I'm pretty sure I crafted the last time I was on and just popped in an ender chest, because I was trying to figure out this pumpkin stuff. And as you can see, we've got a decent amount of bone blocks as well, so that should keep the farm running for quite a while we're trading. So I'm hopeful we could get at least maybe 2 or 3 mending books today. That would be ideal, because it sort of gets us, I don't know, in a better condition than what we were. It's not, it's not where we were before the Ender Dragon fight, but it's definitely not a bad place to be if you've got a couple of items with mending on them. There's somebody making a cactus farm there or something, and sheep farm. That's handy. That's handy. I need a new banner. And I need to use the sort of green wool to make the banner. And then I can actually set up my shield again, because that was one of the first things to go, unfortunately, in that fight. So we'll head down, I'll do some trading, we'll come back when I've got the emeralds, and we'll see how many mending books we can get. I'm pretty hopeful. I think we'll definitely get about 2, but if we could get 3, that'd be perfect. Right, we're ready for our first round of trading. As you can see, it's going pretty swimmingly. We've got a decent amount of resources there. And while I'm here, I'll discuss with you what my plans are for the coming episodes. I'd really like to get a pumpkin and melon farm put in here. It's another design by Ilmango, so I know it's going to be pretty good. And that's going to sit basically where the old carrot and wheat farm was, just behind here, because it's around the same sort of size and shape. So I'm going to pop that in relatively soon. Ooh, none of them want my carrots. There we go, you can take my potatoes instead. So yeah, I'm looking forward to putting that in relatively soon. That should improve our ability to get emeralds quite considerably, because the pumpkin and melon trades seem to be pretty good on these guys. Ooh, you're giving me lots of emeralds. There we go, right. You gonna reset? Yes, you are. Perfect, because you're my carrot farmer too. So there's a couple new farms I'd like to put in. There's a couple of other builds that I want to do in this area. I still want to fix up that tower, as I'm not happy with it. So we might spend a little bit more time in Oasis, but as I've sort of mentioned well, not last episode because that was the dragon episode, but fairly recently I mentioned that we will soon be heading to the new base location. It's all sort of mapped out now. Really happy with where it is and what it's going to look like. It's definitely not going to be my usual sort of build, so it might be a bit of a challenge, but I am looking forward to it. So anyway, I'll carry on here. We'll get those mending books out of the way. And yeah, I think we could probably get another round of trading in, actually, before we start grabbing mending books, because I really want to see just how many emeralds we are capable of getting. We're back, we've got another full inventory, so this is going really well. Well, that's a solid amount already. But we'll continue trading with these guys now. Hopefully finish off our emerald gathering. And I definitely feel we'll be able to get at least... is it at least 2 now? We may be able to squeeze 3 out of it. I'm not entirely sure though, but... let's carry on with these guys. Come on, reset. There we go. Oh crap. There goes 34 carrots. Never mind. It's not the end of the world. As long as he didn't collect them and start throwing them around, I should be okay. If he does start throwing them around, we're going to end up with like a million babies hanging around at the bottom of the machine, so it's not really ideal. You going to reset again? No. Okay, right. I'm going to have to go to this guy then. Ooh, you're grumpy. You don't want to trade anything. Back here we go. It's not too bad. It's nice having the array of 4 different farmers, because it definitely does take the stress out of having to buy stuff off them to reset their trades. You can kind of just keep going with different villages and... ooh, are you my carrot farm? I think you are, actually. Got them the wrong way around. I mean, look at this, 2 stacks already. That's awesome. So let's see. You've reset, that's perfect, because I need to get some more of those. More of those. No. Come on, reset for me. Perfect, thank you. There we go. So we just need a potato now. And there we go. So final total, we've got just over 2.5 stacks of emeralds from that, and that's well, I don't know, it's about 10 minutes I suppose trading and farming. So all in all it's been really successful having those farmers there and the nano farm, and I'll be interested to see how many more emeralds we can get once we start churning out melons and pumpkins as well. I've got a feeling it'll start to get quite overpowered. I might have to look into making something like this at the new ocean base as well, because it would be nice to be able to trade without having to catch the Nether Railway a considerable length, to actually get out here and do some trading. Anyway, let's pop these away. And then we'll go and grab... Oh, we've got one book there, that's handy. We've got some paper as well, perfect, because I do have some leather. Oh, hello. I don't really fancy dealing with you too much today. I still don't have the good armor that I want. Take out this husk as well. Ooh, he's tough. Ooh, he's real tough. Holy moly, what's he got? There we go. He's not even going to drop it for me. Wow. He took quite a few hits. You, on the other hand, pop. There we go. Right. Off we go to get some leather. Some more books. Grab these as well. It's been handy using the skeleton grinder and the trading, because I mean my levels are very high now as well, so that was handy. Ow. How did he even manage to do that? Oi, you. No screwing the crew. You stop that. Where are we? Right. First things first. There we go. Already got Unbreaking free on that. We'll grab some more rockets as well. And you can give us what we need. So we'll give you some emeralds. We will give you a book. It needs to be the right book though, I don't want Unbreaking free. Mending, perfect. Let's give you another one. Mending, perfect. Four mending books, and we've got 21 emeralds to spur. That's ace. Right. Elytra, mending, bam, done. What next? I suppose we'll do the helmet, and we'll put on... We won't put mending on it yet. We will put... Put respiration on it, because I'll need that for the underwater base. We'll put Unbreaking, and oh, I can't put fire protection on that. We'll save that for the chest plate then. Aqua Affinity might be good. Unbreaking free. That's a good start. Right, so now we've got that, I can probably get rid of this pumpkin finally. We need chest plate with Unbreaking free and fire protection. We'll chuck mending on that as well. That will do on that for now until I can get fawns. I know we do have a Pretty sure we have someone who has fawns in here. Might be one of these guys down there. I have completely lost track. What am I doing? Projectile protection. Protection 4. We'll put the unbreaking on that one. Yep. And we'll stick mending on that as well. That's probably all we can do at the moment. Yeah, we're out of levels. So we've got a mending book and an unbreaking book left and 21 emeralds. Not bad, not bad. I might go and pop those in a... I might go pop those somewhere safe. Yeah, we'll put those away somewhere. We'll put them in our... Now that I've got these. Put them in here. What else have I got in here? Unbreaking, protection. Awesome, that's handy. Emeralds. Chuck the paper in there, there's no harm in it. Buy pumpkin, you can go in there too. That can go away. And I'm going to end up picking that rotten flesh up again, aren't I? We'll go take the ender chest back. You take that. It's yours now. Do you know what? It's been a good weekend. Like, I'm now recording this on the Sunday. And yeah, it was nice to do the dragon fight on the Friday. I've had a couple of days to recuperate, so my health has recovered somewhat, which is nice. So now I'm just feeling good. And where on earth did that come from? And why is it there? Never mind. Just don't think too much into it, Sunfire. It's not worth the hassle. Perfect. So we are looking in a better condition than we were before. We've got mending on that. No mending on that, but that'll be the next job. Mending on the chest plate. A decent helmet, finally. Unbreaking and mending elytra. Yeah, it's coming together. We're getting back to where we were before the incident. That's all it'll be referred to from now on, I think. I don't want to be reminded of that. I don't have any iron anywhere. That's really puzzling. I had so much iron, and I know plenty of it went into the beacon. But most of that is gone now. I know Mr. PS2 asked me for some help on getting some iron for hoppers and things, so... Yeah, like, I think most of it's gone to a storage system up there and down here, which is fine. Like, I'm absolutely happy with that. It's a cool storage system, actually. I'll have to do another collaboration with him soon, and he can give you a bit of a tour. I don't actually know if he's building a base of his own yet, or if that is his base that he's, you know, just setting out the groundworks with the storage system for. But I'm sure we'll come back to that at some point. Right, just have some chicken. Nom nom nom. And I think what we might do now is... I'm tempted, I am tempted to show you the location for this ocean base, but I might wait a little bit on that one. Maybe I'll go for a bit of a wander. We'll go for a wander and we'll do a mining session. We've got plenty of resources. Right, so I figure I'll go for a bit of a wander now. We might go find a cave somewhere, go mining, see what we can find. I kind of, like iron, I didn't really think iron would be such an issue, but what on earth is that? That's looking pretty cool. I'll go check that out. But yeah, like iron I didn't really think would be a huge issue. But it's really turning out to be the resource I probably need the most of, because I mean I can trade for diamond gear at least, and I mean even though I did lose all my other stuff, I've I'm not doing horribly, I guess. I've got full diamond gear again. I've got 1 diamond in storage and... Whoa, okay, this is looking cool. This is looking real cool. What is it, like a dinosaur graveyard or something? Oh, I like this. This is cool. Ah, skull. Cool. Okay. Let's see what this says. This book contains perilous information that may even bring about the end times. If you are not well versed in the occult, put down this book and leave this place. I'm going to keep reading. Can't scare me. Those who wish to grasp this power for themselves can, with the following ritual, bring forth a powerful servant. Mind, however, you have the ability to control these beings and to speak the words correctly, for even the incorrect uttering of a word can change what you bring forth into this realm. Recommended to be done in a storm. Well, we don't have storms very often out here, but I guess I'll wait. See what else it says. Dimensional Traveller. Create a pentagram upon the ground. If possible, ring the torches. Spill blood upon the altar. Virgin Villager gives the best results. Chant on the next page. Well, I don't have a spare villager. I'm not bringing one from the system. I could, maybe. It's possible. Do I want to do that, though? Chant. I open a portal to the dimensions in the name of the Great Sleeper, he who dwells in the darkened city of Dream past the city of ghouls. I'm not reading that yet. We'll put that back. And... I mean, if it wants me to do it in a thunderstorm, I should probably get some cobblestone and put some walls around, light it up, and then work on maybe getting a villager, I guess? Would a pig work? I did see some pigs around. That seems like an easier option. That's a little worrying. We'll play along, we'll go and do it, we'll play along. Cobblestone, where have I got cobblestone? I do have some in the villager trading system, I think. Or is it the temple? We'll check the temple first. Nope, gravel. Nope. Where would I have put it? Must be in the villager trading system. Right, we'll go sleep first. I feel like that's important, especially if we're going to be trying the summoning thing. I don't really fancy summoning something I can't deal with. Right. Boop. Cobblestone. Aha! I do. Right. Cobblestone walls. I did hear a baby villager. He's there. Right. That's going to be tricky to get him, but we can. We'll find a way to get him out of there, and then we might just wall him in with the cobblestone. There's a way into the back of this, but I don't think there's a... Unless I can... No, I don't want to knock anything out there, because I just have a feeling that I'll end up breaking the system. Put the sand back. Doop, doop. And I guess we'll break through here, maybe? I did make it very awkward to break into this thing. We'll get rid of the sand. That's better. Oh! Oh, we got him. We got him. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Well, that worked really well. I can't believe that actually worked. Where did he go? There you are. Right. You... Oi! Come back here. Aha, perfect. Right, you can stay there. You're safe. I imagine you're safe now. There, that's safe. No zombies will be getting at you. Put a torch there. Suppose we can work on getting him across shortly. Right, so we're back at the villager trading system. We've now got our cobblestone ring around the altar. I'm going to just rename this name tag. Vice. Doop, doop. And let's go find our villager. Seems pretty horrible to do this. I would rather do it with a pig, but I want to find out what that altar is and what the book's talking about, so I'll just pop him in there for now. I could potentially take him over now. I might wait on that. I've got to figure out the best way to get him there. I don't really want to have to use the boat. I could use the boat. I could use the water up here and then push him maybe? Give it a go. We'll give it a go. They're not the most fun to try and move around, but he's no good over here. And by the looks of it, he's a butcher or a level worker, and we just don't need those. Thank you. Right. Let's get him over there. I mean, the last thing I want is him falling down a cave or something, so I don't know if I should be using a boat or if I should be using a minecart. Hopefully this is enough. Like, I'm hoping that we can get him up there without any drama. Come on, up you get. Up you get. There we go. Just have to keep shoving him. Jump up. Come on. Maybe a minecart is the best way to do this. It's not like I don't have the track, I do, but it's just a pain in the... Yeah, we'll keep you there. You're fine there. We'll go get a minecart. So after setting up all of this track, the guy just walks into the chamber anyway. Where's he gone? I don't really trust him on his own with fire. Here, buddy. Ah, nope, nope. Oh my god. Don't be an idiot. Don't die. Please don't die. Phew. Right, okay. Look, I know you're young, but you don't go in fire. I would have thought that'd be pretty self-explanatory. Really? Okay, we need one more. That should do it. I don't think he can get out of that. Possibly, maybe? There, that should stop him from getting out. Well, that was stressful. I mean, this guy's on a suicide mission already. It doesn't even need to be enticed to, you know, It's like he's a willing sacrifice, and that's a little worrying. I reckon he's part of the cult that made this altar. It's the only explanation for it. Like, why would he be so keen to just run into the fire on the altar? Strange man. Right, so everything's in place. I'll grab my bed again. I guess we just gotta wait around for a storm now. I mean, that shouldn't be too hard, I guess. Get rid of this now. Well, I guess we'll wait around, and once a storm hits, we'll be able to see what this actually does. And I'm afraid that's all the time I have for episode 13. So we're going to have to go back to that altar at a later date to finish the ritual. I mean, our village is penned up there. I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. But I just want to make a quick note of how much progress Mystic has done on the walls. They are looking immense, and they go for a very, very, very large way around this this place here. It's an enormous effort, so mad props to Mystic on this. It's looking really good. Once this is lit up, at least it'll be less of a creeper haven. And there's the man himself. Let's give him a buzz by. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. And we'll leave the episode there. So I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you again next time. Bye!